with the latest in Abuja, where the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, will further remain in the custody of the DSS for more than 2 months. This is because the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has adjourned its trial to 21st of October. Justice Binta Nyako is insisting that the defendant must be present in court for the trial to commence. Moments ago, counsel to the federal government, MB Abubakar, made an observation before the court, saying the presiding judge, Justice Binta Nyako, cannot continue with the case as the court is on vacation and there is no fiat from the chief judge to continue the matter. But in his response, counsel to Nnamdi Kanu Ifeanyi noted that he was not put on notice by the prosecution and did not know why the defendant is not in court. Justice Binta Nyako held that she cannot continue with the case as Mr. Kanu was not in court, or continue with this kind of practice as the prosecution ought to have applied for a fiat. Justice Nyako made an order that the defendant be granted access to his lawyer, and her earlier order on his remand subsists. The order for his access to his lawyers, the judge says, will be regimented. Counsel to Mr. Kanu insisted on moving an application he filed on behalf of his clients, which deals on his fundamental rights, claiming that the safety of his client is very important. Earlier, major entrances leading to the Federal High Court in the nation's capital were cordoned off by heavy security presence after hours of waiting. A few lawyers and journalists were allowed access into the courtroom, but were asked not to film the arrival of Nnamdi Kanu as he arrives the court. Mr. Kanu is the leader of a group seeking the breakaway of a significant chunk of southern Nigeria to form a Republic of Biafra. He was first arrested by Nigerian authorities in 2015 on an 11-count charge bordering on terrorism, treasonable felony, managing an unlawful society, publication of defamatory matter, illegal possession of firearms, and improper importation of goods, among others. The federal government is expected to bring new charges against him. Mr. Kanu had fled Nigeria in 2017 after he was granted bail for medical reasons. He fled after an invasion of his home by the military in Afarauko, near Umuahia, Abia State. Before his recapture by Nigerian authorities, he had been cited in Israel and had continued to rally supporters in Nigeria to employ violence in achieving secession. Mr. Kanu was intercepted on June the 27th and was repatriated to Nigeria in a shadowy operation conducted by Nigerian security operatives in collaboration with international partners.